Good morning, dear one. Sit with me for a little while and let the new day hold you like a soft blanket. There can be worries about money, about bills, about timing, and about how to make things work. Worry tells the body that something is wrong right now, yet this very moment is gentle. The air moves in and out. The heart continues its rhythm. Even with challenges, life is here, kind and present. This is the perfect ground for wealth to grow. Wealth is not only numbers in an account. Wealth is also the feeling of enoughness, the calm that lets clear choices rise, the kindness that opens doors. When the morning begins with care, the whole day follows that tone. Your thoughts are like the hands that shape soft clay. The early hours are when the clay is easiest to shape, so we begin with love. Place one hand over the heart and the other on the belly. Close the eyes if that feels good. Breathe in slowly, like sipping warm tea. Hold for a moment, then breathe out a little longer than you breathed in. Let the shoulders fall. Let the jaw release. The belly can be soft. There is nothing to prove here. The body hears safety through slow breath and gentle touch. When the body feels safe, the mind becomes steady. A steady mind sees choices that stress hides. This is the first wealth of the morning, the wealth of ease. Say softly, I am safe in this moment. Feel the words, do not rush them. Let them land inside the chest like a feather finding a home. Life supports me in seen and unseen ways. Let that thought rest in your belly. Even if a part of the mind argues, allow another part to feel what support might be like. This is not forcing belief. It is giving the heart a kind option to consider. Give yourself the gift of 3 slow breaths. With each breath, see if any tightness in the shoulders or neck can soften just a little. If the mind brings up a money worry, thank it for wanting to protect you and set it to the side for a minute. It will still be there later, but it does not have to run the first hour of the day. You are the loving guide of this morning, and you are doing well. Put your feet flat on the floor or on the bed, wherever they are. Feel the support under you. Support is a quiet friend. You do not have to earn it with worry. You can allow it. Say, I welcome gentle help today. I welcome right ideas and kind people. Let this be a soft direction for your mind. It is not a demand. It is an invitation. Think of your thoughts as a radio. When the dial is set to fear, the songs you hear will match fear. When the dial is set to ease and trust, the songs of ideas and solutions come in more clearly. The breath and the touch you are giving yourself turn the dial. This is the mind-body link. Breath steadies the body, and a steady body allows kinder thoughts, and kinder thoughts bring calmer actions, and calmer actions invite better results. Say softly, today I allow good to meet me. This is not about denying reality. It is about making room for a kinder reality to enter. When you speak to yourself with care, your nervous system settles. Settled energy is strong energy. From that strength, you can make a phone call, send a message, plan a step, or say yes to a chance. Wealth grows best in soil that is calm and tended with love. Let the face relax. Smooth the forehead with your fingertips. Stroke the cheeks very lightly as if comforting a dear friend. You are that dear friend. Your body listens to your hands. It hears the tone of your touch. This gentle care clears away the static so that your inner wisdom can be heard. If you would like to speak a few simple lines, try these and feel them in the body. It is safe to prosper. I value my gifts. I am open to fair pay and joyful flow. If any phrase feels too big, soften it to one you can accept. You might say, I am willing to feel a little safer, or I am learning to welcome more. Small steps are honest and powerful. The heart grows with honest steps. Notice how the breath now moves a bit easier. Notice how the thoughts move with less rush. If a number or deadline comes up, place a hand over the heart again and say, I can meet this with calm. Calm does not mean inaction. Calm is the ground under action. From this ground, decisions become clearer and kinder. You may think of wealth as a garden. It needs light, water, and steady care. Morning is when you open the window, let the air in and water the soil. Breath is the water. Loving words are the light. Your small steps are the gentle tending. The harvest does not come in one day. It grows with each clear morning. As you rise, say one last line for this opening. Today is a new beginning. Feel how those words lift the chest. New beginnings do not erase the past. They give the present a chance to lead. You are not behind. You are arriving. Take one more slow breath, and as you exhale, let your feet feel the support beneath them again. You are safe. You are supported. You are guided. Hold that quiet truth and carry it with you as we move into caring for the body that carries your wealth energy through the day. Breathe with me now in an easy rhythm. Inhale to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold softly for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do this 3 times and notice the difference. The longer exhale tells the body, all is well. The heart rate eases, the shoulders drift down, the belly loosens. This is the doorway to receiving. When the body is tight, ideas cannot land. When the body is open, ideas arrive like friendly birds. The breath is how you open the door. Let the jaw rest. The jaw holds so much hidden tension. Place the fingertips in front of the ears and make small circles. Let the tongue rest at the floor of the mouth. Unclench the teeth. Whisper, it is safe to soften. Move the shoulders in slow circles forward and back. Let the neck tilt right and left with care. No forcing, no pushing, just gentle attention. Ease is strong. Ease is wise. Ease protects energy so you can use it for actions that matter. Bend the knees a little and feel how the legs hold you. Press the feet down and sense the steady ground. Think, my body is a safe home for wealth. When you care for this home, everything in life sits better in it. Rub the palms together until they feel warm. Place them over the eyes without pressing. The warmth melts tension around the eyes and brow. Vision clears when the muscles around the eyes relax. As the eyes rest, the mind quiets. When the mind quiets, it becomes easier to hear wise inner guidance. The breath remains slow and steady. 4 in, hold for 4, 6 out. If counting feels hard, simply make the out-breath a little longer than the in-breath. That one shift tells the whole system to relax. And when the system relaxes, choices move from fear to clarity. Let the hips have a small sway. Hips store stress from sitting, from holding back feelings, from rushing. A gentle sway says to the hips, you can release. Lift the shoulders up to the ears on an inhale and drop them with a soft sigh on the exhale. Do this 3 times. Sense the difference. Your posture rises without strain. Your chest opens. Your spine stacks with ease. This open posture is a signal to life. I am ready to receive. Speak softly. Peace guides my choices today. Feel how that line slows the mind's pace. When peace guides, you do not waste time on panic. You take the next right step. Place a hand over the belly again and notice if the breath now moves more freely. If there is still tightness, that is fine. Love meets you where you are. You can place a warm hand on that tight spot and say, I hear you. That is all. The body does not need perfect words. It needs presence and kindness. As kindness grows, energy returns. With energy, wealth-building steps feel doable. You send that message. You finish that task. You reach out with grace. You review numbers without fear. The body is the gate through which all those actions pass. Care for the gate, and the path beyond clears. If a thought says, "There is too much to do," answer with gentleness. One small step is enough this morning. Then pair the step with breath. As you inhale, say inside, "I am supported." As you exhale, say, "I take a kind step." This simple pairing locks calm into action. Even 5 minutes of this breath and movement routine can change the day. You are teaching your nervous system a new language, the language of safety and openness. Safety and openness are magnets for opportunity. People feel it in your voice and in your presence. Calls go better. Meetings flow smoother. Creative ideas rise when invited by peace. If you like, add this short standing practice. Plant the feet hip-width apart. Feel the weight spread across the soles. Slightly bend the knees. Stack the head over the spine. Lift the chest a little, not with tension, but with space. Breathe in and let the arms rise to shoulder height. Breathe out and let them float down. Do this 3 times. This simple wave helps the body move from sleep to life. It says, "I am awake to good." You can add a soft line, "My body opens to gentle abundance." Say it while you move and let the words ride on the breath. The body learns through rhythm and softness. Now place both hands over the heart again. Feel the warmth. Whisper, "Thank you, body, for carrying me." This thankfulness is not an extra. It is the foundation. When you thank the body, you lower the heat of self-criticism. Less inner heat means fewer sudden flares of fear. With fewer flares, planning becomes easier, calls feel lighter, and wise risks become possible. This is how breath and movement lead to money choices. It is simple and powerful. Finish with one more round of the 4-4-6 breath. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 6. Let the last exhale be a little longer, as if you are releasing stale air from yesterday. You do not need to carry that into today. You are here in this new morning, grounded and calm, ready to invite wealth with grace. Now, let the heart open to appreciation. Gratitude is a living doorway. Walk through it by feeling it in the body, not only naming it with the mind. Start with the senses so gratitude becomes real and steady. Touch something close by, a cup, a pillow, a page, and notice its texture under your fingers. Let the mind say, "I appreciate how this supports me." Take a slow breath. Then listen for a friendly sound in your space, birds, a fan, a quiet room, and allow your chest to warm a little with thanks. Take a slow breath. Look around for one spot of beauty, a bit of light on a wall, a small plant, a piece of fabric, and let your eyes rest there. Take a slow breath. Gratitude grows when it is specific and felt. The body knows the difference between words said quickly and feelings that land. We are letting gratitude land. List 5 specific appreciations right now. Speak them softly or write them. Keep them small and real. The comfort of warm water on skin, the way the floor holds your steps, the smell of clean air, the softness of a blanket, the presence of a new day. After each one, pause for one breath and let the chest spread open a little. That pause is important. It tells the body, this matters. When the body believes that something good matters, it begins to scan for more of it. Then through the day, the mind is more likely to notice a chance, a kind word, or a helpful idea. This is how gratitude supports wealth. It trains attention to see openings. If a voice says, "There is no reason to be thankful until money changes," answer with compassion. This small thanks is how money begins to change. Gratitude does not deny needs. Gratitude gives you the calm to meet needs. With calm, you make better calls, ask better questions, and keep promises to yourself. Your energy becomes steady, and steady energy is attractive. Prospects trust steadiness. Partners enjoy steadiness. Opportunities grow from steadiness. Say a simple line and feel it in the chest. What I praise expands. Let that line set the theme for your morning. To deepen this practice, tie each gratitude to a gentle sensation. After you name a gratitude, place a hand over the heart, feel a slight warmth, and breathe in for 4 and out for 6. That physical anchor links gratitude to the nervous system. Later in the day, if stress rises, place a hand on the heart and the body will recall the morning's ease. You can also select a small object as a gratitude touchstone. Keep it in a pocket or on a desk. When you touch it, let one appreciative thought pass through the mind. This takes only a few seconds. Those seconds are not wasted. They keep the mind in a helpful lane. If writing helps you, keep a short morning note. 3 lines are enough. Line 1, something you appreciate about the body. Line 2, something you appreciate about your space. Line 3, something you appreciate about your path. Keep it plain and true. This is not about fancy language. It is about honest noticing. Honest noticing of good does not erase honest needs. It makes space for wise solutions to meet those needs. You are watering the soil again. Gratitude is warm water for the root of prosperity. When a worry about money shows up, do not push it away or let it take over. Place it next to a gratitude. For example, there is a bill due sits next to, I have the skill to earn, or I have support I can reach out to, or I have a calm breath to guide my next step. Notice how pairing a worry with one grounded appreciation reduces the sting. The body relaxes its grip. The mind widens and begins to see options. Options are wealth. Options grow from the soil of appreciation. Hold this simple morning sequence for a few minutes. Name a gratitude, breathe, feel it in the body, and speak one gentle affirmation. Try, goodness is present here and now, or I allow good to meet me today. Keep your voice soft and kind. The tone you use teaches the body how to feel about the words. A harsh tone does not help them land. A kind tone lets them sink in. With practice, this becomes natural. In the beginning, it may feel new. New can feel awkward. That is all right. Awkward is still a step forward when taken with love. As you close this gratitude segment, choose one appreciation to carry with you for the next hour. It can be very small. The warmth of light on your hands, the comfort of a steady chair, the ease of your breath. Keep that one appreciation like a gentle flame. When the mind starts to race, return to it and breathe out longer than you breathe in. Let thank you rise in the chest as the breath leaves. Thank you is a simple key that unlocks many doors. It softens the face, lifts the voice, and steadies the hands. It aligns actions with care. Your morning now holds 3 powerful threads: safety in the body, strength in the breath, and gratitude that feels real. These threads weave a fabric that can carry you through the day. You are not forcing wealth to arrive. You are creating a welcome space for it. You are guiding your thoughts, caring for your body, and praising the good that is here. This is the way of graceful prosperity. With this steady ground, the next steps of the day can come from clarity and peace, and that is a very rich beginning. Stand before the mirror as if visiting a kind place. The face that looks back has carried so much through so many days. Soften the gaze. Notice the color in the eyes, the way the light touches the skin, the quiet movement of breath beneath the collarbones. Let the hands rest at the heart and belly the way they did earlier, and meet this moment without hurry. Say the words with a soft voice so the body can hear them. I love and approve of myself. Let the words float in the space between you and the mirror, and then allow them to land inside the chest. If that feels large, try. I am willing to learn to love and approve of myself. The body can accept willingness when certainty feels far away. This is an act of gentle training. Each morning, a few honest lines spoken with care teach the nervous system that receiving is safe, that standing tall is safe, that being seen is safe. If a tight voice rises with old judgments, do not push it down and do not let it lead. Give it a chair in the corner and say, "Thank you for trying to keep me safe. I will choose my words today." That little boundary is strength wrapped in kindness. Let the face soften again. Smooth the forehead upward with the fingertips, the way sunlight smooths water. Release the jaw. When the jaw is tight, old fear speaks louder. When the jaw is soft, loving truth becomes easy to say. Whisper, "It is safe to prosper." Breathe slowly and notice where those words settle. Some feel them in the belly, some in the chest, some in the throat. Wherever the feeling gathers, place a palm there and breathe. The body learns through feeling and breath more than through force. Now bring a gentle smile, not as a mask, but as a small opening, like a window cracked to let in fresh air. A soft smile tells the heart, ease is welcome. Ease changes posture. Posture changes mood. Mood shapes choices. Choices build outcomes. This is the living thread between body and wealth. Speak a line that honors the gifts you bring to the world. I bless my talents and I welcome fair pay. If that feels too strong, soften it to, I bless my talents and I am open to fair pay. Let the shoulders widen a bit while you say it, as if making space for a kinder future to stand beside you. If tears appear, let them come. Tears often wash away the dust of old stories. Look into one eye, then the other, and allow tenderness to meet what you see. Say to the person in the mirror, "Thank you for staying. Thank you for trying. I honor the path you've walked." These simple lines lower the heat inside. When the heat lowers, fear does not run the show. A cooler, kinder state lets wisdom be heard. In that state, phone calls sound steadier, numbers look clearer, boundaries feel simpler to set. Wealth is not only strategy, it is the voice with which strategy is spoken and the quiet in which strategy is chosen. Speak another line. It is safe to receive more today. If there is a flinch, meet it with the breath and reduce the line to, I am willing to receive a little more today. Willingness opens the door. Practice invites life to step through it. Add a small humming sound on the out-breath, like a gentle tune without words. Humming calms the body, softens the throat, and steadies the heart. While humming, rest one palm at the base of the throat and feel the vibration. The body loves this. It says to the nervous system, you can relax, you are supported. When the throat trusts that it is safe, speaking about pay, asking for timelines, and sharing ideas all feel more natural. Let the humming fade and return to soft words. My presence is valuable. My time is worthy. My gifts bring good to many. If any phrase feels too big, shift to, I am learning that my presence is valuable, or I am open to seeing my time as worthy. This is not pretending. This is choosing truth at a pace the body can hold. Bring the hands to the sides and let the arms hang with ease. Notice if the shoulders drop a little more. Lift the crown of the head as if a warm breeze is lengthening the spine. With this open posture, say, I allow life to help me. The mind often believes it must carry everything alone. Opening to help is practical and powerful. Help can arrive as a new idea, a kind introduction, a different way to organize, or a moment of courage to send one message that changes the week. The mirror gives back to you what you give to it. If you offer harshness, it brings back tension. If you offer mercy, it brings back peace. Wealth comes toward mercy because mercy keeps the channel open. Make this short morning promise. I will not use self-criticism as fuel today. Say it once more if needed. Self-criticism burns hot and fast, then leaves the body tired and the mind dull. Kind approval burns steady and gentle. It leaves the body ready and the mind clear. If thoughts argue, reply, I hear you, and I choose a kinder way. Turn your attention back to the eyes. Hold your gaze for a few calm breaths and say, I trust the process of life. Allow the words to land like rain on thirsty ground. Wait for one quiet breath after each line. The pause is medicine. It is how the body drinks the words. Give this practice 2 minutes every morning. If time allows, add a 1-minute check-in at midday and a 30-second blessing at night. In the middle of the day, stand again, meet the eyes and say, I continue to receive with grace. At night, meet the eyes and say, I did well today. I forgive what felt hard. I am proud of the step I took. Close with one last morning line. I am safe to be seen. I am safe to prosper. I am safe to receive. Feel how the breath answers these words. Feel how the shoulders accept them. This is how worthiness becomes normal. And when worthiness is normal, receiving becomes natural. Bring a notebook to a quiet spot and let the page be a calm friend. This morning practice is simple and strong. Draw a line down the middle to make 2 columns. On the left, write an old money thought that repeats often. Keep it short and honest. On the right, write a kinder truth that your body can accept right now. Do not rush. The point is not to force a perfect sentence. The point is to tell the nervous system a better truth at a pace it can hold. Old thought on the left, soft truth on the right. Then breathe between them. Feel the difference in your chest and belly as you read each side. An old line might be, money is always hard for me. The soft truth could be, I am learning gentle ways to let money grow. Another old line, I never get paid what I'm worth. A new truth, I am opening to fair pay step by step. If a phrase feels far away, add a bridge. I am willing to believe. I am open to the idea, or I am practicing seeing. Bridge phrases are wise because they ask less from the body. The body relaxes when it is not pushed, and a relaxed body lets new thoughts settle. Read the pair out loud. Notice where you feel more ease. Ease shows you which truth the body can live today. Choose one left column thought that stings the most and give it warm attention. Ask gently inside, whose voice is this? Sometimes an old rule from long ago is still running the show. Thank the old rule for trying to keep you safe. Then write a new right column line that protects you in a kinder way. For example, if the old rule says, it's unsafe to talk about money, the new line may be, I can talk about money in simple, respectful ways. Read the new line slowly. Let the shoulders widen. Let the jaw soften. If tension arises, soften the line further. I can practice talking about money in small, respectful steps. Progress builds trust. Trust builds results. Give each pair a number from 0 to 10 to see how believable the right column line feels in your body. If it is below 7, soften it until the number rises. Believability matters. A line that the body cannot believe creates more stress. A line that the body can hold creates calm action. Here are more pairs you can try if they fit. Left, there is never enough. Right, enoughness grows as I care for what I have. Left, I mess up finances. Right, I am learning and improving with kindness. Left, asking is greedy. Right, asking clearly and kindly honors time and value. After writing, press your palm over the right column and breathe in for 4 and out for 6 3 times. Your hand is telling the body, this is safe, this is for us. Now write 3 short supportive truths on the right column that you will carry today. Keep them simple and kind. I can take one step that helps my income grow. I can check one number with a calm breath. I can send one message with grace. Read them out loud. Notice if the voice tries to rush. Slow it down. Add a sip of breath between each line. Feel how the chest and throat respond. If there is a knot in the stomach, place your palm there and let the next out-breath be a little longer. The knot is not the enemy. It is a sign of care and history. It loosens under gentle warmth and honest words. If the mind wanders to worries, write them in a small box at the bottom of the left column. Then beside each worry, give one loving reply in the right column. Worry. The deadline is close. Reply. I can make a plan and ask a clear question today. Worry. What if the answer is no? Reply. No can guide me to a better yes. Worry. I don't know enough. Reply. I can learn one small thing this morning. This pairing stops worry from running in circles. It guides worry to action through kindness. Action taken from calm is stronger than action taken from panic. Finish the page by circling one right column line that will be your compass for the day. Write it on a small card or at the top of a note in your phone. Read it before you open email or messages. Read it before you look at numbers. Read it before you send anything important. The body loves repetition with softness. Each time you read the line with breath, the body builds a pathway to calm action. Over days and weeks, those pathways become habits. Habits become a new story. A new story creates new results. This is how a morning page changes a life without harshness. Close the notebook with a hand resting on the cover. Whisper, I choose thoughts that support my prosperity. Feel the words press gently into the page through your palm and then rise back into your chest. Take one long breath out, longer than the breath in, and allow the shoulders to drop again. Let the eyes rest on something quiet in the room. Hold your chosen right column line in your mind for a few seconds. The day ahead will give you many moments to practice it. That is not a burden. It is a blessing. It means there are many doors to walk through with grace. Bring your attention to the day that is starting and aim it with simple words that carry steady power. The mind loves direction. Give it 3 clear lines that set the tone for work, connection, and care. Keep them present, tense, and gentle. Let them feel like they are already true in small ways. Write them down and then speak them with a calm voice. Today, I welcome aligned opportunities. Pause for a breath so the body can feel what an aligned opportunity is like. Easy in the chest, steady in the breath, simple in the next step. I meet supportive people and offer support with grace. Let the face soften as you say it. Support travels both ways, and wealth loves that flow. I take one kind step that grows my income. Feel the ground under your feet as you say that. Kindness in action is strong action. If words feel too big, use softer versions that still point in the right direction. Today, I am open to aligned opportunities. I notice supportive people and give support where I can. I take one doable step that helps my income grow. These lines guide your attention and shape your choices. As you speak them, match each line with a slow breath. Inhale, say the line in your mind, and exhale a little longer to settle it in the body. The longer out-breath writes the line into your nervous system. That is how words become posture, tone, and action. Add one gentle, measurable target for the day that fits your energy and plans. Keep it kind and clear. A helpful call, a message that opens a door, a simple plan for the week's most important task, a review of one small set of numbers. Write it next to your lines and speak it softly. Today, I complete one helpful call with ease, or today I send one kind message that moves my work forward. Say it with a voice that sounds like a loving guide. not a harsh boss. The body works better with guidance than with pressure. Guidance is calm focus. Pressure is noise. Calm focus produces steady results. Read your 3 lines again and let each one have a feeling to live inside. For welcoming aligned opportunities, feel a quiet openness in the chest. For meeting supportive people, feel a warm, even tone in the throat. For taking one kind step that grows income, feel a grounded steadiness in the legs and feet. This is the mind-body link at work. Each intention attaches to a simple body cue. Later in the day, if stress rises, return to the cue for that intention. Place a hand on the chest or the throat or the legs and breathe out longer than you breathe in. This brings you back to the state where the intention was born. Keep your lines where you can see them. Say them before opening apps, before reading news, before stepping into tasks that pull your attention. When the outside world is loud, the inner voice needs a clear first word. Your 3 lines are that first word. Speak them with a pace that calms, not a pace that hurries. Calm does not waste time. Calm saves time by reducing worry loops and second guessing. Each time you speak the lines, you choose the lane you will travel for the next hour. If the mind raises doubt, words aren't enough. Answer gently. Words guide my focus, and focus guides my steps. Then prove it with one small action right away. This can be as simple as opening a document you need to work on and breathing through one paragraph, or drafting the first sentence of a message, or naming the first tiny step for a larger task. Let action be short and kind. Short and kind action builds trust. Trust creates momentum. Momentum carries you through the day without the old fight. This is wealth in motion, steady, gentle, and true. In the middle of the day, return to your lines for a 60-second reset. Read them out loud. Use the same breath pattern. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 6. Touch the anchor points in the body that match each line. Feel how quickly the system returns to ease. Ease is not laziness. Ease is clarity. From clarity, wiser emails are sent, kinder words are chosen, and better timing is felt for important moves. If the day shifts and you need to adjust, soften a line rather than drop it. I welcome aligned opportunities can become, I am open to one aligned opportunity in the next hour. This keeps the channel open even when time is tight. As evening nears, speak the lines once more with gratitude, not as a scorecard, but as a blessing over the day you lived. Note one moment where you saw an aligned opening, one exchange where support flowed, and one step, however small, that supported your income. Let the body feel those wins, however tiny. Praising small progress teaches the nervous system to keep moving with faith. This too is wealth. It is the wealth of inner safety that grows outer results. Your words have guided your attention. Your attention has guided your actions. Your actions have guided your path toward kinder, truer prosperity. Carry your 3 lines into tomorrow's morning with a fresh breath. Edit them if your heart asks for a shift. Keep them simple. Keep them honest. Keep them kind. Words spoken with love become the road beneath your feet. They hold you steady as new doors open and as you step through with grace. Close the eyes for a moment and rest the hands where the breath can be felt. Let the air move in softly and leave slowly. From this calm place, let the heart create a feeling of enoughness right now. Not tomorrow, not when a goal is reached. Now. Start with a simple scene that comforts the body, a quiet room, a steady chair, warm light on the skin, the soft sound of morning. Notice the ease that spreads in the chest as the breath lengthens. Let the belly loosen. Let the throat relax. Say softly inside, fulfillment settles in me now. Allow the words to rise and fall with the breath. Wealth responds to the feeling of sufficiency. Sufficiency tells the nervous system there is room to receive. Stay with that feeling for a few breaths, the way hands stay on warm tea to feel the heat move into the palms. Let a second scene open gently, small and grounded in daily life. See a message of good news arriving and feel the body respond with calm joy, not shock. The breath stays even. The shoulders remain soft. The mind says, yes, of course, I'm ready. Trace the details with kindness. The sound of a notification, the light on the screen, the simple words that show progress, the ease in the heart. Let this feeling fill the torso, steady, warm, open. If the mind tries to grab for something bigger, guide it back to small, real details. The body believes what it can sense. The more it senses ease, the more it repeats ease throughout the day. Create a physical anchor so this state can be called back quickly. Touch the tip of the thumb to the tip of the forefinger and breathe out a little longer than you breathe in. As the fingers meet, say inside, this is the feeling of enough. Hold for one full breath, release, do it again and say, receiving is safe for me. Hold for one full breath, release. A third time, abundance fits me well. Let the shoulders widen as if making space for that truth. This simple touch teaches the body to link a gesture with a state. Later, when a call begins or a number feels heavy, bring the fingers together and the body will remember. Practice 2 short feeling scenes and the anchor 3 times a day. In the morning, right after the breath and gratitude. Midday, before a money task or a connection. Late afternoon, when energy dips. Each time, choose what can be felt in the senses and keep the focus on calm satisfaction. This is not pretending. This is teaching the nervous system to live in the bass note that prosperity loves. Say softly, I can hold steady while good finds me. If a voice argues, answer, I hear you. Let's give the body a minute of calm, then return to the anchor and the breath. Calm builds capacity. Capacity allows larger good to fit without strain. Add one more layer. Let generosity enter the feeling picture. See a small act of giving, sharing a helpful note, making a kind introduction, adding an extra thank you. Feel how giving from calm increases calm. The chest expands, the breath flows, the heart warms. Say, I bless the flow that moves through me. Prosperity is movement. It comes in and it goes out with respect and care. When movement is kind, more movement arrives. The body learns that giving does not mean losing. It means staying connected to a larger current of support. Notice the mind-body link here. When the scene is gentle and sensory, the body relaxes. Relaxation improves clarity. Clarity shapes decisions. Decisions shape income. Let the anchor be a quiet friend on the hand throughout the day. Use it before asking for payment, before stating a price, before a creative task, and before reviewing numbers. Use it when the inner critic gets loud. Use it when the heart needs reassurance. The more it is used, the faster the body returns to the state that invites good results. Close this practice with a simple line spoken on the out-breath. Fulfillment is here, and I welcome more. Let the hands slide down the sides and the eyes open slowly. The room is the same, and yet the air holds a softer tone. Take one step from this feeling. Let it be small. Let it be done with care. That is how scenes become days, and days become a life that holds wealth with grace. Now we let this inner calm move the hands in the world. Prosperity grows when inner peace becomes simple action. Choose one 5-minute step that respects money and schedule it before noon. Keep it small enough to complete, kind enough to repeat, and clear enough to measure. Open a wallet and remove old slips. Place the notes and cards so they rest in order. Whisper, I bless what I have and I welcome more. Or open a banking app and move a small amount to savings with a simple rule. Always save something, even if it is small. Or write a brief, kind message that opens a door, a follow-up, a thank you, a check-in, or review one number you have been avoiding and pair it with the long out-breath. The task is tiny. The signal is huge. It says to life, I am ready and reliable. Use the one-to-one-to-one method to keep momentum. One person, one request, one thank you. Reach one person who can move your work forward with a clear, kind note. Make one request that fits today's energy. Send one thank you that honors support already received. This keeps receiving and giving in balance. It also trains the voice to ask with grace. Asking clearly is not grasping. It is respect for time and value. When the voice shakes, touch the anchor and lengthen the out-breath. Say softly, I can ask with calm. Set a wealth window each morning. Just 15 to 30 minutes is enough to move one needle with no interruptions. Silence alerts, close extra tabs, and let the body sit in a steady posture. Begin with the smallest step that starts the larger step. If it takes more than 5 minutes to begin, the first step is still too big. Shrink it again. Starting is victory. Victory builds trust. Trust builds the next step. When the mind says, this is not enough, answer kindly, consistency beats intensity. Then finish the step and celebrate it with one slow breath and a quiet nod. Keep a small friction list. Write the tiny things that block action: a messy desk, a missing folder, an unclear price, a confusing link. Solve one friction each morning during the wealth window. These are low glamour tasks that unlock high energy progress. Every time friction is removed, action becomes easier. Ease turns into speed without strain. Speed without strain feels like flow, and flow is very attractive to new opportunities. Create a 2-minute closing ritual for each action burst so the mind trusts that it will not be left hanging. Write down where to start next time. Put the file where it belongs. Send one message that keeps the chain moving. Whisper, I take kind, effective steps. This ritual prevents the leak that comes from open loops. Closed loops return energy to the body, and that energy becomes confidence. Confidence shows in posture, tone, and choices. All three shape income. Treat generosity as a micro habit too. Place a small offering in a jar each day for a cause you love. Write one public note of praise or share one helpful link. Generosity from a calm base expands that base. It tells the nervous system there is more than enough to share, and very often it opens unexpected paths back to you. As the day moves, keep the action light but steady. Pair each step with the breath. Inhale, I am supported. Exhale, I take one kind step. When a task feels heavy, break it down again or switch to a different small step that still honors your path. There is no need to punish. Loving consistency is stronger than force. The body will follow a kind leader for a very long time. Carry the morning wealth energy into the rest of the day with simple anchors and kind boundaries. Set 2 short check-ins on a device, one at midday and one in the late afternoon. When the signal chimes, pause for 60 seconds. Touch the thumb to the forefinger. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 6. Whisper your 3 intentions for the day or the one right column truth you chose this morning. Feel the chest warm again. This quick reset keeps the channel clear. Protect the first 90 minutes of focused work when possible. This is a quiet agreement with yourself. Fewer inputs, more meaningful output. Close extra windows. Keep the phone face down or in another room. Let attention gather like sunlight through a lens. When the lens is steady, Even short sessions burn bright and move important work forward. This practice becomes a daily source of trust in yourself, and self-trust is a priceless form of wealth. Care for the body so it can carry clarity. Drink water before coffee. Add a small stretch to wake the spine. Step outside for a few breaths of fresh air. Choose food that keeps energy steady. A steady body supports steady choices. Place one hand on the belly before opening money apps or sending requests. If the breath is tight, take 3 long out breaths first. If the throat is tight, hum for 10 seconds. If the chest is tight, hug the arms around the ribs and hold. These tiny acts are not delays. They are the fastest way to return to the state that creates good results. Build a done list alongside a task list. Each time a step is completed, write it down and give it one soft breath of thanks. The mind often forgets wins and focuses on gaps. Training the mind to see wins keeps motivation healthy. Healthy motivation prevents the boom and bust cycle of overwork and crash. Wealth loves steady presence more than it loves brief sprints followed by long recoveries. Create an afternoon gratitude check-in that is practical. Name one helpful person, one helpful idea, and one helpful tool that supported you today. Feel each one for a breath. This directs attention toward the network of support that surrounds you. Opportunities often live inside that network. With eyes trained to see help, the voice becomes ready to ask for it with grace. As evening comes, take 5 quiet minutes to close the day. Write 3 lines: what went well, what felt hard, and what one gentle adjustment can be made tomorrow. Forgive any stumbles. Forgiveness cools the system and returns energy to the heart. Without forgiveness, tomorrow begins with a weight on the chest. With forgiveness, tomorrow begins with space. Space invites new answers. Before sleep, meet the eyes in the mirror for a few moments and whisper, "I did well today. I bless my steps. I am proud of my progress." Feel those words in the body. Let the breath lengthen. Let the day settle behind you like a book placed gently on a shelf. Rest inside the quiet truth that growth is happening, even when it is small and steady. Small and steady is the way love likes to build. Let this day end with a soft blessing over your path. The heart is learning to speak in a kinder voice. The body is learning to trust calm more than panic. Actions are becoming gentle and steady. Gratitude is becoming a normal flavor in the mouth. These are not small changes. These are the foundations of a prosperous life. Wealth is not only a result, it is a relationship. It responds to the tone you bring and the care you give. Each morning breath, each kind word to the mirror, each right column truth on the page, each clear intention, each grounded scene with the anchor, each tiny step done before noon. Together, they weave a strong net that holds the good you invite. Let the heart offer a closing pledge in simple language. It is safe for me to thrive. Say it on the out-breath. Life meets me with generosity. Say it on the out-breath. I welcome abundance with grace. Say it on the out-breath. Feel how the shoulders relax as these lines land. Feel how the chest opens a little more. Let the face soften into a quiet smile, not a mask, a signal to the body that ease is here. Carry this pledge into tomorrow by choosing one secret to practice deeply and one to add later. If breath and grounding feel most helpful, begin there. If mirror work feels like home, begin there. If writing kinder truths clears the mind, begin there. Let intentions be your guideposts, your visualization be your heart's language, and your tiny actions be your proof of readiness. There is no race. There is only the next kind step taken in peace. As you walk forward, hold this gentle final thought. I am a safe place for good to land. Let it echo quietly inside the chest. Good seeks safe homes. You are making your inner home safe with breath, words, and loving practice. Opportunities feel that and come near. Support feels that and says yes. The path ahead opens the way a morning opens a window, letting in fresh air. Trust this, live this, bless this, and let your life show you, day by day, how naturally wealth comes to a heart that is calm, open, and kind.